Hey folks, GoufMaster79 coming at you with yet again another video review. This is the Gouf Custom, aka the ground type Gouf from the 8th MS team series. This is a very cool figure, a little bit not necessarily harder to find, just more on the expensive kind of range. Very cool though, and I will tell you right now, if you want to buy one, the fellow YouTube user and reviewer Joshua Gandamu, his channel can be found right here by clicking here. He does a stop motion series called Gundam Father of Peace that is really cool. I definitely encourage you guys to go check that out. He's very cool. He does MSIA reviews as well, which is also always fun. So definitely go and check him out and subscribe and everything. He's very cool, very nice to talk to. So yeah, like I said, like 3 times, go check him out. Until then, here is the review for the Gouf Custom. Ooh, yes, indeed. So, he does come with a plethora of accessories, but first I will show you his articulation. He has a ball-jointed neck, but the short neck kind of limits the movement here a little bit. The shoulder armor is on a pin swivel joint, like you can see there. Let's just click back on. He has a ball-jointed shoulder, but it's kind of like the Zaku 2 shoulder, but the peg's a little longer, so you do get a little bit more of a range of motion here, which is always nice. He has swivel biceps, single jointed shoulders, and swivel wrist. Or shoulders, I meant elbows, I'm sorry. Yeah, single jointed elbows, my bad. He does have a little bit of waist articulation, but you're not going to really be able to move it because of the tubing here that goes along to the back. But I'm not picky. I mean, that's why I have the extended MSIA version for, well, of the Gouf, not the Gouf Custom. I do have the HCM Gouf review, which you can view right here. Sorry for the bad quality, I had really bad lighting, but yes, you can see the HCM Pro version of this guy. Here, where were we? Yes, hips are ball jointed, as you can see, single jointed knees, and ball jointed ankles. Yeah, so I mean, you know, not too bad of articulation for this guy. I mean, definitely better than some other figures, but obviously you could do better. But I'm not very picky when it comes to articulation. I mean, a toy is a toy, and I buy the figure to have the figure, not because of the articulation. Anyway, here are his accessories. I'll start off with the boring ones first. Comes with 2 closed fists. Not really sure, you know, why. I mean, I understand why people would want them, but honestly, who puts closed fists on a Gundam figure? Really? It comes with accessories for a reason, to put in the open hands. Yeah, I don't know. That's just me, though. Comes with a shield, plain shield here. Has a ball-jointed connector, which can connect to his arm right here. If I can get it to connect. There we go. It looks a little awkward with the whole thing going on here, but you know, it's pretty cool. I like it. I'll take that off for now because sadly you cannot incorporate it with the next item, which is the arm cannon, hand cannon, whatever you want to call it. I would have liked it to be able to be attached to this. Oops, it would help if I didn't drop it. It would help also if I showed you and remembered what the hell I was talking about. I'm sorry. Anyway, brain fart. I would have liked it if it would be able to attach like that and attach to his arm, but you can't, which is unfortunate. You can, however, do that on the HCM Pro version, which is neat. So this will attach to his arm via the same connector peg as the shield. That just kind of plugs in there. And he has his hand cannon, so he can go destroy 8th MS team mobile suits. Next, we have 2 sections of grappling hook, wire, electro, whatever you want to call it. It is pretty cool that they gave us 2, but in all honesty, they could have just given us interchangeable endpoints here. As you can see, one has the prongs out and the other one has the prongs retracted. But that definitely very cool, though. I like that. So all you need to do is on his wrist here, just remove this piece and replace it with the other piece. Just kind of tabs in there. Would have been nicer if they painted it blue so it matched the rest of the figure, but like I said, I'm not very picky, and I don't display it like this anyway. You can see it's got quite a length of grappling hook there. You can shoot out, and well, it doesn't really shoot out, it's just kind of like a rubber tubing, but still pretty neat. Replace that here. And now on to the cooler accessories. I'll save the best for last, but until then we have the sword, and it is in much needed boiling water treatment. You can see it's bent from having it in storage since I moved, but the blade handle is unpainted, it's just blue, and then the blade itself is silver, which is a very nice touch because they could have just made it like all silver or something stupid like that, but that will go into his hand and he can hold that and have his sword and be awesome. And lastly, the coolest part of this figure, the Gatling gun shield. Ooh, now this shield was actually modified slightly to fit on the version 2 Zaku, which I do have. It came with a weapons kit. It was some like magazine subscription exclusive, something really weird in Japan. But I do have that. I'll do a review on that later with the Zaku 2 version 2 review. But anyway, onto the Gouf. This will come off. It's a little fragile. Not necessarily fragile, it just likes to pop off. You can see as the big old magazine and the bullet housing or cartridge housings. Ooh, pretty. Ooh. But yes, the sword can also be stored inside the shield here, as you can see, like that, and then have it on his arm. But this basically plugs into this hole right here, and the handle goes in his hand. So I'll plug that in here and then spin it around, get the little handle in his hand. There you go. And now he has a giant arm that's a Gatling gun with a shield, which is definitely one of the most badass looking weapons for any Zaku related. Or not really Zaku. This is no Zaku, boy. No Zaku. But any Zeon related mobile suit, in my opinion. If you actually check out my background on my channel page, it actually has one of these guys, you know, duking it out with unknown Federation soldiers shooting this. But yes, very cool. Ooh, big, bad, ugly, mean. So there he is, if I can get him to stand up properly. So yes, that is the Gouf Custom. I'll do a quick, close-up shots. He's got the nice little Zeon symbol right there. Pink mono eye. Ooh, so yeah, my chair is a little creaky. You can see the little danger sign things here. Do a quick 360. Oh, I forgot to mention that the backpack thrusters are on tiny little ball joints, which is pretty cool. So yes, this guy does come with the Dodai 2, and I forgot to mention in my first Gouf review that it comes with the Dodai 1. But, I mean, nobody buys this figure for that. I'll show it to you real quick. It's just the Dodai 2. It's a lot bigger than the Dodai 1, which I have right here. If I can move this guy over, you can see it's slightly larger. But yes, it's still pretty cool. I mean, you can have him stand on it, but I mean, who's going to display it like that, honestly? So yes, the Gouf Custom, aka Gouf Ground Type, definitely a very, very cool figure. One of the coolest 8th MS Team series figures. Definitely worth picking up. So go ahead and check out Joshua Gandamu's channel, which I have a link to right here. So go ahead and check that out. I'm pretty sure he's selling one. It might be in his March or February sales video. So go ahead and check that out. Check out his other videos. Subscribe to him. So until then, I'm not sure what my next review will be. I mean, like I said, send me some suggestions. I haven't been getting very many because I guess people don't realize I'm back, which is understandable. But please send me requests. Subscribe if you like my videos. Until then, thanks for watching. This has been Goufmaster79, and thank you, and Semper Fi, Marines.